everybody, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hello everybody, and how are you? How are you today? Hi friends, my name is Miss Jennifer and I'm the Children's Librarian at EVPL North Park, and I am so excited to have you here today for Baby and Me Storytime. This is a time for you and your little one to cuddle and sing and bounce and just have a good time and hear some stories. So let's get started. Well, we're gonna start with our wake up song. We're gonna wake up those feet. We're gonna wake up feet. Wake up feet, and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wake up feet, wake up feet. Wake up and wiggle in the morning. Now wake up knees, wake up knees. Wake up knees and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wake up knees, wake up knees. Wake up and wiggle in the morning. Now wake up Tommy, wake up Tommy. Wake up Tommy and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wake up Tommy, wake up Tommy. Wake up and wiggle in the morning. Now wake up arms, wake up arms. Wake up arms and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wake up arms, wake up arms. Wake up and wiggle in the morning. Now wake up hands, wake up hands. Wake up hands and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wake up hands, wake up hands. Wake up and wiggle in the morning. Now wake up ears, wake up ears. Wake up ears and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wake up ears, wake up ears. Wake up and wiggle in the morning. Oh my gosh, that was so wonderful. Now that we are awake and ready to go, how about we do some bounces? And I like to do a lot of bounces in story times because it helps break down the syllables and words and helps with phonological awareness, and it also helps kids with alliteration. There's a lot of alliteration in words, and words that sound the same are wonderful for learning all those words. So it makes it easier to learn those words. So let's get started. Let's do this. We'll start with Gregory Griggs. Gregory Griggs had 27 different wigs. He wore them up and he wore them down to please the people of the town. He wore them east and he wore them west, but never could tell which he liked best. Gregory Griggs had 27 different wigs. He wore them up and he wore them down to please the people of the town. He wore them east and he wore them west, but never could tell which he liked best. Oh my goodness, that's so many wigs. All right, let's do Mother and Father and Uncle John. Mother and Father and Uncle John went to market one by one. Mother fella, and then Father fella. But Uncle John went on and on and on and on and on and on. Mother and Father and Uncle John went to market one by one. Mother fella, and Father fella. But Uncle John went on and on and on and on and on and on. Oh my goodness. Now we're gonna trot, trot to Boston. Trot, trot to Boston, trot, trot to Lynn. You better be careful or you might fall in. Trot, trot to Boston, trot, trot to Lynn. You better be careful or you might fall in. Oh no, don't fall in. Oh my goodness. All right, great job bouncing. Now, I don't know about you, but I think I'm ready for a story. And I have such a fun book to share with you today. I'm going to scoot a little closer to the screen. And it's called Every Color of Light. So maybe there's different times of day, we see different colors, and everything looks a little bit different when different weather things are happening. So we're going to explore some colors and how they show up in our world. Look, it's raining. Is it raining where you are today? Oh my goodness. And if not, And we can just look at the pictures here. Pitter patter, pitter patter. The rain gets louder. My goodness, you can see the rain falling in the forest. What colors do you see? I see some greens and some yellows, and there's some blue up here, and some blacks and some browns, and there's red or orange right over here. Oh my goodness. Wetter and wetter, the blues darkens, and so do the greens. So you've got some really light blues going to dark blue, and light green going to dark green. Oh my goodness. The wind whips, the rain slants. Heavier and heavier, the rain gets louder now. Oh, and you can see the rain falling. Woo! Goodness. Cracking and crashing thunder roars. Boom, ba-ba-boom. Oh my goodness. You can see where the thunder and lightning's happening, and what color's the sky now? Got reds and pinks and yellows and oranges. Inevitably, lightning strikes. Colors run across the leaves and swirl in the wind. You can see the white flowers and the yellow lightning. Oh my goodness. Whoosh, swish. Just as quickly, it's over now. Look, no more rain. No more rain, it stopped. And shimmering light fills the sky. The blues are blue again, and the greens are green. Oh my goodness, so pretty. And slowly the air clears, and slowly all becomes light. Oh my goodness. Raindrops drip from leaves, sparkling like crystals. They fall to the ground. Got shimmering, and then look at this big one here. What colors do you see in there? Oh my goodness, you've got reds and pinks and yellows and greens and blues and purple. How beautiful. Setting, the light turns everything golden. Stilling, the water shines silver. My goodness, so pretty. A beautiful evening spreads across the sky. It settles over the mountaintops. We've got some of the same colors that we saw in the raindrop. Right up top. Oh my goodness. There you are, white moon. And you, the first star I see tonight. The birds return home as shadows darken beneath the trees. So there's the moon. And there's a star. Oh, and then there are the birds flying back to their trees, flying back to their nests. Falling, night fills the sky, and flickering, the stars begin to sparkle. Oh, I love bright, starry nights. How beautiful. After the rain, the sky is filled with stars. Shining, they share their stories. And if we look really, really closely, we can see all kinds of different stars that might be telling their own stories. Like, what's this frog? Or maybe a cat? Or that looks like a little teapot, a sailboat, a deer, a guitar, some cherries. What are some other things that you see telling stories? Oh, Oh my goodness. I like the saxophone up top. How fun. Oh my goodness. So many stories. Good night, spirit of rain, glowing in the sky. The bunnies hop into the bright white moon. Got the little bunnies and the big moon. We are all falling, falling, soundly, soundly, asleep, asleep. The end. Oh my goodness. That was such a wonderful story, and I loved sharing that with you. So thank you for letting me read that to you today. All right, let's do a few songs. We're gonna bounce up and down in our little red wagon. We're bouncing up and down in our little red wagon, bouncing up and down in our little red wagon, bouncing up and down in our little red wagon. Won't you be my darling? One wheel's off and the axle's broken, one wheel's off and the axle's broken, one wheel's off and the axle's broken. Won't you be my darling? We're bouncing up and down in our little red wagon, bouncing up and down in our little red wagon, bouncing up and down in our little red wagon. Won't you be my darling? The other wheel's off and the axle's broken, the other wheel's off and our axle's broken, the other wheel's off and the axle's broken. Won't you be my darling? We're bouncing up and down in our little red wagon, bouncing up and down in our little red wagon, bouncing up and down in our little red wagon. Won't you be my darling? My goodness, so fun. Now let's do one more rhyme. Since we talked about the moon in our story, I feel like we have to take a little trip to the moon. So we're just gonna zoom, zoom, zoom right up there. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. And zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Let's do it one more time. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. And zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Ooh, and back down again. All right, well, thank you all so much for joining me for Baby and Me Storytime today. I hope that you had fun. Be sure to follow us on social media and check out our YouTube page if you want more content like this. So I will say goodbye, and I hope to see you guys soon. So let's do our goodbye song. Our hands say thank you with a clap, clap, clap. Our feet say thank you with a tap, tap, tap. Clap, clap, clap. Tap, tap, tap. We roll our hands around and say goodbye. Bye, friends.